my beloved child. A great mission awaits you, my precious one. A mission that you will not see immediately, but which will gradually unfold throughout your life. It is a miracle, a secret that I will reveal to you in this very moment. Stay and listen to this message, for I have guided your soul to this place, so if you cherish what I am saying and will say, do not leave now. This message will give you a new perspective, helping you understand more clearly who you are and the path you must walk. Be patient and listen, for the great thing I have prepared for you will come to you at the end of this message. 7 angels, messengers from the high realms, have come to stand by me, carrying your name, and together they pray with reverence, hoping that this arrangement will unfold according to the will of heaven. Each of these angels carries a unique mission, but what they all ask and implore for is a single thing: that you may recognize the great purpose that you carry within you, a mission that you cannot yet clearly see. These angels, in their pure light, are always by your side, watching every step you take, and they constantly pray that you may walk firmly on the path I have prepared. I want you to understand that your presence in this world carries a profound, deep, and sacred meaning far beyond what you can comprehend at this moment. The name you bear, the mission you are carrying, is not a random gift from the universe. You were chosen for a deep reason, a reason that heaven arranged even before you were born. Sometimes, in moments of silence and contemplation, you may ask yourself, why me? What have I done to deserve all of this? And then doubts, skepticism, and fears begin to take hold of your heart. Those questions arise in the lonely nights, in moments when you feel so small in the vastness of life, and you long to find a solid reason to keep going. But beloved, I understand this, for I am your Creator. I see in you all that you have yet to recognize in yourself. The anxieties you carry, the thoughts about deservingness, the fears of not fulfilling your mission, are merely temporary mists that obscure your eyes, clouding the great light I placed in your heart from the very beginning. Hear me, beloved. The true reason you were chosen is simple, yet incredibly profound. It is because I see something in you that you have yet to see in yourself. I see a burning flame, a brilliant, powerful, and eternal light. A light that can illuminate the entire world, dispelling the densest darkness, no matter the trials and hardships. You may not understand this right now, but trust in my words, that light is deep within your soul, and that is why heaven has chosen you. Every step you take on this path is not in vain. Every challenge, every wave that strikes your life is not a cruel blow from life, but a lesson, an opportunity for you to awaken that flame, for it to blaze brightly and light not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. You may ask yourself, why me? Do I have the strength to bear this responsibility? But I tell you, the light within you does not require perfection. It does not need you to always be strong, steadfast, or never make mistakes. That light only requires you to recognize it and trust in its presence within yourself. Every person has moments of weakness, times in life when they feel lost and unsure of what to do next. But it is in those very moments, when you feel weakest, that the light within you shines the brightest. For that is when you learn humility and learn to trust in my guidance. Every step you take on this path, no matter how difficult, will teach you one important thing. True strength is not in never stumbling, but in the ability to rise and continue walking, whether in darkness or under the brightest light. Your mission is not a burden, it is a gift, an opportunity for you to affirm your existence, to express the highest virtues within yourself, virtues I planted in you long before you were born. Virtues that sometimes even you do not recognize. Remember, my beloved, the light I placed within you is eternal. It will never go out, no matter how rugged or challenging the road may be. Even in moments when it seems like all is lost, when you feel you can't go on, that light will continue to quietly shine, guiding you through the darkest nights. And when you feel you've almost lost all hope, when everything seems to fade into meaninglessness, it is that light that will once again ignite your heart, reminding you that you are never alone. I am always by your side, always watching each step you take, watching every decision you make, with love and boundless protection. I want you to understand that it is not by chance that you carry such a great mission. You have been chosen because you have the ability to reach heights that not everyone can attain. The challenges you face are opportunities for you to grow, to develop, and to perfect yourself, so that the light within you may shine even more brightly. Believe that every difficulty you face is an opportunity for you to affirm yourself, to see more clearly the value and strength within you, strength you never dared to dream of before. You need not worry or doubt anymore, for everything that happens in your life has a divine purpose, a purpose I have chosen long ago. Did you know that your name is not merely a label, but a symbol of a great journey you are on and will continue to walk, whether you realize it or not? And it is those 7 angels, with all their love and respect, who have brought your name to me so that I might grant you understanding and guidance, helping you recognize the important role you will play in this universe. I understand your worries, the constant thoughts swirling in your mind, leaving you tired and drained. I know that in the quiet nights, when darkness surrounds you, you sometimes feel helpless, as if you are being swept away in a river with no shore in sight. I see those moments when your heart is heavy with sorrow and doubt. You feel as though you are fighting alone, with no one to share that burden. I know you carry a weight on your shoulders that at times feels unbearable. The silent battles, the inner struggles seem endless, don't they? You are not alone in these moments, my beloved. Every time you feel too weary to take another step, I am the one standing beside you, the one who takes your hand and lifts you up through the moments that seem most hopeless. But I want you to understand one important thing. It is in those moments when you feel weakest, when you think you cannot go on, that my strength is silently lifting you. It is in those moments that you will realize that every step, no matter how difficult, is part of the mission you have been chosen for. I do not promise that the path ahead will always be smooth, nor do I promise there will be no storms or challenges, but I promise you that every pain, every tear, every wound in your heart will never be meaningless. They will be valuable lessons, lessons that will make you stronger, more resilient, and closer to the mission you carry within you. Trust my words, my beloved. You are not an isolated being in this world. You are a part of the great plan I have for this world. You have been chosen to carry within you the noble mission of my love, hope, and glory. And although this journey will not be easy, I cannot promise you that there will be no failures, no dark moments. But I can promise you that every challenge, every pain you face will be a part of the process that will transform you into the person you were born to be, a vessel of boundless love, a bearer of hope for those in suffering, and a being of glory in my light. I know you have asked yourself many times, do I have enough strength to fulfill this mission? Am I worthy of heaven's attention? I understand that worry. I know you have doubted yourself, at times feeling too small, too weak, to bear such a great mission. But my beloved, do not let these thoughts overtake your soul. Remember that strength does not come from never falling, but from the ability to rise each time you fall. from continuing to move forward, even when difficulties might sometimes push you to despair. Your mission is not a burden, but a gift. An opportunity for you to affirm your worth, to bring change, healing, and hope to those souls who are lost. This is why I have sent 7 angels to stand by your side. They not only bear your name, but they also carry the great message of the mission you hold within you. They are your protectors, your guides, and your encouragers when you feel you have no strength to continue. Each of these angels carries a part of the guidance you need. Each one is a thread connecting you to heaven, helping you realize that you are never alone on this journey. They are companions, invisible but powerful forces that help you stand firm and never give up. Your mission is not just about accomplishing great things. Sometimes it is simply about small actions that are profoundly important in my eyes. A smile for someone who is sad, a word of encouragement when someone is discouraged, a strong step forward even when the road ahead is uncertain. These small acts, though not often seen by many, carry immense power. They are the expressions of unconditional love, of kindness and sacrifice. The qualities I have sown within you, the qualities you will manifest through your actions, no matter the circumstances. You do not need to worry about whether you have enough strength, because true strength comes from faith in my boundless support. When you trust in me, when you are willing to place all your trust in me, you will realize that you are capable of doing things you once thought were impossible. Every challenge you face, every pain you endure, will help you grow, become stronger, and bring you closer to the sacred mission you carry within you. My dear child, your name has been called upon in heaven, not by mere chance, but because of the profound essence within you. Your name is called by the light that I see in your soul, a light that is not dimmed but a radiant flame, burning brightly with goodness, humility, and a heart always eager to do good, even at times when it requires silent sacrifices. It is these virtues that make up part of who you are, and because of this, I have seen something wonderful in you. Something that at this moment you may not fully understand. It is a beauty, a purity, and an invisible strength of love and compassion that you carry within. You may not immediately recognize the greatness in your seemingly small actions, but I, your Lord, see all. Every action you take, every decision you make in this life, whether small or great, never passes by without meaning. I see you choosing to love, even when that love is not easy, when it does not come from a place of peace, but from tension and challenge. I see you choosing kindness, even when it pushes you into difficult situations, when you risk losing something precious, yet you walk the path of goodness without ever stopping. These sacrifices, though they may not always be seen or praised by the outside world, I see them all, and each time you do so, you are offering a part of yourself to bring glory to me. Therefore, my beloved, your name has been called upon in heaven not because of what the world may see, but because of what you truly are. A person who carries within them an invisible yet great strength. From the choices of love, giving, forgiving, to the moments when you stand firm in the face of adversity, all of these reveal the light within you, a light that will never fade, never diminish, no matter how many storms, how many challenges come your way. Every time you stand strong in pain, every time you choose to forgive, even when your heart still bears scars, you are doing something beyond what can be measured by the eye. You are leaving a mark of greatness in this world. You may not fully understand the importance of these choices yet, but I, the Creator, see it all. I see the times when you feel tired, when your feet can no longer carry you, yet you rise again. I see each time you walk in darkness without any light from the world to guide you, yet you continue forward, trusting that an invisible support is lifting you with every step. My dear one, it is in those moments when you feel weakest and most fragile that your strength is most clearly revealed. So know this: every action of yours, no matter how small it may seem in the eyes of others, has profound meaning in my eyes. Every time you choose love over resentment, every time you choose to give without expecting to receive, every time you decide to forgive instead of holding on to pain, you are fulfilling a part of the great plan I have laid out for you. You may not fully understand the significance of these things right now, but trust that I see it all. I see the sacrifices, the tireless efforts you have made and continue to make. Those moments are the precious jewels you carry within your heart, even if many may not see or appreciate them. But I, your Creator, know their true worth. Beloved child, the small actions of yours, the choices that may seem insignificant to others, are in fact the sparkling gems in my eyes. I want you to understand that these very actions have created a profound difference in the lives of those around you. When the world seems to have been overtaken by coldness and indifference, when gazes become apathetic and steps no longer lead toward one another, you are the warm flame in the dark night, a rare light shining into hearts that have been unloved for too long. You may not have noticed, but every time you open your heart, when others turn their backs, when those around you have lost faith in love and kindness, you are still ready to embrace them. When other hearts have hardened, when they choose loneliness and coldness, you stand firm, staying by their side. Even when you feel alone in those decisions, when you wonder if you are the only one who continues to love when everything around you has lost hope. It is in those moments that your kindness shines the brightest. These actions, though simple enough that others may never notice, are the very things that heaven never overlooks. Beloved child, have you ever wondered that each time you choose to let go of resentment, to forgive when your heart is still full of wounds, or every time you try to ease the pain of others, those actions are wonderful gifts you offer to this world? When others hold tightly to their hurts, envy, and anger, when resentment has taken root in their hearts, you choose to release it. You do not hold on to the pain, nor let it cloud your heart. In those moments, not only have you freed yourself, but you also bring freedom to others, because your actions serve as a healing balm, a profound comfort for those lost in the dark of life. These small actions of yours, which to you may feel like natural responses from a heart full of compassion, possess an invisible power to change the lives of countless people. I know you never expect anything in return for these deeds. You give without demanding, love without calculation. Because of this, these gifts never fade away. Instead, they are multiplied manifold. Those around you, though they may never speak of it, feel the difference you bring. They sense the warmth of your heart, and in their darkest moments they find comfort in being near you, seeing in your eyes a love without condition, a forgiveness they never imagined. Thus, these actions of yours have not only impacted the lives of those you directly meet, but have spread far and wide, reaching those you have never encountered, touching places you cannot even imagine. The light you radiate, though invisible and faint, has shone into dark places, into souls in need of healing, and into hearts yearning for solace. Heaven has witnessed all of this, and I, the True One, never overlook what you do. Every gesture, every smile, every gaze full of compassion you offer is all recorded and cherished. You do not need to seek recognition or praise from the world, For all that you do has already been acknowledged by heaven, and your glory does not come from the praise of the world, but from the love and attention I have for you. Every time you choose to love in a world full of anger, every time you forgive while others still harbor resentment, you create miracles that even I cannot fully express in words. These things, though small in the eyes of others, hold immeasurable value in my eyes, and they all possess the power to change the world, step by step, day by day. My beloved child, I want you to understand that the simple things you do are the very gifts you offer to life, to this world, and most of all to me. These actions are your way of expressing faith in a better world, even when you cannot immediately see the results. But never doubt that what you do does not have an effect. Every act of love you carry out has the power to transform even the farthest places, the darkest souls, and each time you release hatred and pain, you are offering a priceless gift, a healing gift for this world. Have you ever wondered why, in your hardest times, when everything seems to be against you, you are still able to rise and move forward? It is because I have placed in you a flame of resilience, an invisible but powerful strength that ensures you never give up. Whenever you feel like you cannot continue, that is the very moment my light shines upon you, helping you to see that no matter how difficult this world may be, you can overcome it all by having faith in yourself and in me. I am always with you, and my light will guide your way even through the darkest days. The challenges you face are not punishments, but opportunities for you to grow stronger and more mature. They are chances for you to prove that you can stand firm, not only for yourself, but for those around you, for those who need the hope and love that you carry within you. Remember, child, that you are called to heaven not by chance. Every step you take, every action you make has a grand purpose in my plan. Every time you rise after a fall, every time you love when it is difficult, you are fulfilling the mission I have set for you. And even though the road ahead may be filled with challenges, I want you to understand that each of those challenges is not something bad, but a vital part of the journey, helping you understand yourself better, helping you grow and become the person I have always seen in you. A person who can light up even the darkest corners of this world. My beloved, this is why I never let you walk alone. Every time you feel like you cannot continue, I will extend my hand to lift you up and help you through. Trust that every moment, every step you take, has meaning in the grand plan I have for you. And although the road may be long and difficult, I promise you it will be worth it. You will never face a challenge alone, for I am always with you, and my light will forever guide you. My beloved, in this world, where everything seems to be measured by fame and recognition, your humility is like a precious gem that not everyone can see. People often seek brilliance, long for praise, and crave recognition to affirm their worth. But you, in the simplicity and purity of your heart, have chosen another path, the path of humility. You do not seek glory or applause, because you understand that true value does not come from external things, but from the actions that come from a pure heart and a loving spirit. You may not realize it, but it is this humility that makes you stand apart in my eyes and in the eyes of the angels. My beloved, in every step you take, there is a quietness and peace that not everyone possesses. In a world filled with noise, where people must fight to assert themselves, where ego dominates every action and thought, you choose humility. You choose to bow down to lift others up. These actions do not need to be immediately recognized, but I see them, and heaven sees them. It is a silent sacrifice, one that requires no applause, but holds a depth far beyond what the eye can see. In this world, where every individual desires to stand out, to hear praise, I find joy in doing what is right without the need for recognition. I have come to understand that a person's worth does not lie in what others think of them, but in what they do when no one is watching. I find happiness in serving, in helping others without expecting anything in return. It is this humility that allows me to live in peace and serenity, for I carry no expectations or thirst for glory in my heart. The love I have for this world, for those around me, is not given with the hope of receiving anything in return, but simply because it is the right thing to do. And it is for this reason that I and the angels praise you, for in every action of yours I see true love and purity that remains unwavering. When the angels come to me and speak of you, they do not mention the feats or accomplishments you have achieved. They do not speak of the titles you may have received from this world. Instead, they speak of the purity in your heart, of how you reflect my love in the simplest of actions, in the moments when you do not think anyone will see. The angels do not only see what you do, but they see the essence of who you are. A heart full of love, a soul free from resentment, and a mind always ready to forgive. They know that even in your flaws and mistakes, you still reflect the unconditional love I have for you. My beloved, it is in your imperfection that you shine, for these flaws do not diminish your worth, but enhance the beauty of a person who dares to acknowledge their weakness, who dares to accept and love themselves, even when not perfect. Your humility is an act of courage, a courage not to chase after praise, not to accept the honors from the outside world. This world sometimes makes people feel as though they must always prove their worth, as if only when standing at the peak are they truly valuable. But you have chosen another path, the path of quietude, of silent yet powerful actions. You love not for the recognition from others, but because love itself is the source of life. When you help someone, it is not for praise or reward, but because you know that love is the only thing that can change this world. And it is in this humility that you have truly shown your greatness. You may not realize it, but the small acts you perform have changed the lives of those you encounter. A kind word of encouragement, a thoughtful gesture, a forgiveness when others still hesitate, all of these hold the power to transform a life. And heaven has witnessed it all. The angels see in you a subtle strength, a gentle yet fierce light, a presence that does not need to speak, but can move the hearts of those around you. They see the reflection of my love in every gesture, every word, and in each action you take. And so, when your name is brought before me, it is not because you have accomplished great things in the eyes of the world, but because you have lived a life full of love, full of humility, and full of humanity. I love you, my dear, for that humility within you. It is something this world so deeply needs, more than any achievement or fame. It is in that humility that you have made this world more beautiful. When you lower yourself to serve, when you choose love over hatred, when you let go of all glory to focus only on what is right, that is when you are living in alignment with your mission, with the very reason I chose you. And I will always stand by your side as a guiding light, so that you may continue on that path, the path of love, forgiveness, and boundless humility. Beloved, you have done wonderful things that even heaven cannot ignore, and even if no one else sees, I always see, and I cherish every moment you live in that love. Beloved, it is in your humility and kindness that I have seen something truly precious, a virtue so rare that the world often fails to recognize it. You do not seek glory or recognition, but simply live with a pure heart, ready to give and receive love. And it is for this reason that I have chosen you for a great mission, one whose full importance you may not yet fully understand. What you possess, the finest qualities within you, humility, compassion, and silent sacrifice, are not easy to find in this world. In a world where it seems everyone is competing for recognition and fame, you stand still, choosing simplicity and doing good without expecting praise. It is for this that I have chosen you, to be an instrument in my hands, so that through you my love and blessings can spread across this world. You are not one who simply receives. You are entrusted with the mission of giving. You are a vessel into which I pour my grace, my love, and my peace. And you will become a channel through which these flow to those in need. The reason I have chosen you for this mission is because of the purity of your heart, because of your willingness to give without expecting anything in return. Beloved, when you open your heart, when you give love, forgiveness, and kindness, not only does this world change, but you yourself are transformed. You are part of a grand plan that I have prepared for those willing to live with love, forgiveness, and kindness. The world will never be the same again, for through your actions, through the shining example you set, hearts will be touched, wounds will be healed, and souls will be awakened. Every time you share a word of comfort, every time you act with love and respect, that is when I am working through you. When you overlook the small things to focus on the greater things, I see in that a miraculous transformation. You may not see the immediate impact of those actions, but I see it clearly. Your small deeds will form a chain of profound change in the lives of those you meet, in the lives you touch. Just one act from your sincere heart can change a destiny. It is these simple acts that will awaken hope, soothe pain, and help others rediscover their faith in life. You are not only called to receive blessings, but are also invited to become a source of blessings for others. And when you give, when you become a wellspring of love, forgiveness, and peace, you will also receive peace in your soul. It is a sacred exchange, an eternal circle that I have created, where love and grace are never depleted, but continually flow from one person to another, from one soul to another. You are the bridge connecting me with the world, and through you, I will advance the work of my kingdom on this earth. The work you do, whether small or great, holds profound significance in my grand plan. You are not a solitary worker. Through you, I will perform miracles that you cannot even imagine. Lives will be transformed, souls will be healed, and through your steps, I will enter the hearts of people, igniting hope in dark places, and bringing peace to places of unrest. Hearts that are troubled, souls that are in torment, will be touched through your actions, words, and love. Your mission, dear one, is a mission of love and light. You will become a guide, not with power or authority, but with humility and kindness. You will change the lives of those around you, becoming an inspiration for those who need a flame in their hearts. Closed hearts will be opened. The knots within people will be untangled, and the paths that were once dim will be illuminated by the light of love that you carry within you. You are not merely a person living in this world. You are a part of a transformation, of a great plan that I have set forth, a plan to bring peace, hope, and healing to this world. When you realize that it is your humility, kindness, and love that are the powerful tools I have given you, you will never feel alone in this life. I will always walk alongside you, guiding each step you take on this noble journey. And through every small yet loving act you make, the world will change. Hearts will fill with love, and my name will be glorified. I want you to understand that this mission is not merely a task or a job to be completed. It is a calling, a deep connection between you and me, between you and the people you will meet along this journey. Every day, every moment that you live in love, forgiveness, and kindness, you are fulfilling your mission, bringing light to dark places. And through you, I will bring healing to hurting hearts, kindling flames of hope in places of despair. So, even though you may not immediately recognize your importance, I want you to know that in my eyes, you are an invaluable instrument in spreading my love and peace to this world. You are an irreplaceable part of the great transformation of this world. And though this journey may hold challenges, difficulties, or moments when you feel weary, I will always be by your side as your source of strength and comfort. Your humility and compassion have placed you in this position, and I will never forsake you. Keep living with an open heart, so that through you, my light will shine into every corner of this world. My dear, in the quiet moments when you sit alone, perhaps questions and doubts will arise in your soul, questions that sometimes seem to have no answer. Why me? How can someone like me, small and flawed, be chosen for such a great mission? Perhaps in times of self-doubt you may feel unworthy, incapable, and even the flaws within you make you feel inadequate and weary. But I want you to know that these thoughts are not the truth. They are mere shadows that obscure the light I have set for you. Do not let these thoughts make you falter. Do not let them hinder you from the journey I have laid out for you. Remember, I do not seek the perfect ones, those who have completed everything, those who appear radiant and exceptionally talented. No, I do not choose people by such standards. I choose those who are willing to open their hearts, those willing to let my love and light shine through them. And I choose you, for I see something truly special in you. A purity, a resilience that you may not even recognize yet. I do not choose those who are already capable, but I will make them worthy. What you perceive as flaws, as weaknesses, are the very opportunities for me to reveal my boundless strength. Beloved, it is in those moments of weakness that my power will shine the brightest. You may look at yourself and see imperfections, mistakes, fears that you sometimes cannot share with anyone, but I see something different in you. I see the invisible strength lying within every cell of your being, a strength you have yet to recognize. I see the noble virtues that you may not even know you possess. I see your unwavering faith, the moments when you continue walking when everything seems to crumble, the times when you love and forgive when the hearts around you remain broken. That is why I have chosen you. Not because you are perfect, but because in your imperfections, you are the most vivid example of love, forgiveness, and resilience. I have arranged everything in your life, and with every journey you walk, I am always present beside you, guiding and strengthening you. You may not understand everything immediately, but know that everything will be gradually revealed in the way that you need to see it at the time you need to understand. The people you will meet, the people you will help, are not by chance. I have brought them into your life. Hearts that need the love, wisdom, and faith that you carry within you. And little by little, you will realize that your life is not just for yourself, but for others. those who need what you can offer. Forgiveness, understanding, and unconditional love. You will be the bridge, the light to guide those who are lost, those searching for hope in the darkness. You are not alone in this mission. Every step you take, every word you speak, carries a deep meaning that sometimes you may not yet see. The suffering ones, the broken hearts, the souls wandering in the sea of life will find a place of peace in you. Even though you may not always have the answers for them, even though sometimes you may feel that you lack the strength to help, remember that the most important thing is that you always have me by your side. And so you will never be lacking. With me, everything will be enough. There may be times when you feel you do not have enough strength, enough ability to face the challenges ahead. But remember that strength does not come from perfection, but from the humility to recognize that you need help, that you are not alone on this journey. Each day, when you wake up and continue walking in this life, I will always be with you, like a light guiding you in the darkness, like a reminder that you never have to face hardships alone. This is the true strength I want you to recognize within yourself. When you carry my spirit within you, nothing is impossible. The difficulties will only be lessons for you to become stronger, so that you can help others overcome the obstacles of life. Remember, not all journeys are easy. At times you may feel tired, feel helpless, and sometimes you may wonder why you must go through these challenges. But hold firm in your faith, for it is in those difficult moments that I will be the boundless source of strength supporting you. You may not immediately understand why things are happening, but trust that each hardship carries a higher purpose. It is through these trials that you will grow, you will develop, and you will come to understand more and more the role you have been entrusted with. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to have all the answers. You do not need to be the strongest. What you need is loyalty, a readiness to serve, and a heart full of love. And I will walk with you through every storm, so that you may become a beacon for those who are lost, a source of blessings for those seeking peace. Therefore, my beloved, never doubt your abilities, for I have chosen you, and I will always be with you, helping you fulfill this sacred mission. My beloved, know that my kingdom is not a kingdom built from grand structures or victorious conquests. No, it is not about the magnificent achievements or the glorious titles that the world honors. My kingdom is built from simple yet eternal things, from pure, unconditional, and steadfast love. It is a love that asks for no return, a love that quietly grows, spreads, and empowers every heart, even when no one sees it. This love needs no applause or recognition. It is simply the presence in quiet, gentle moments. The small things you do in life, the actions you sometimes think are insignificant, are the very bricks that build this kingdom. The kingdom of love is not a place of power or fame, but a place where small actions, like a kind glance, a sincere word of encouragement, a gesture of support when others are in need, can bring about change. And you, whether you realize it or not, are part of this sacred construction. You have carried out acts of compassion that sometimes go unrecognized by others, but they have an invisible power to change the world. In moments when you silently listen to the pain of others, in those times when you say nothing, simply being present and sharing a part of comfort, these actions are the very stones building my kingdom. I see them. I witness every act, no matter how small, but with profound impact on those you touch. What you do is not the display of grand gestures, but the reflection of the pure, unconditional love I have sown in your heart. My kingdom cannot be built from loud victories, domination, or power. those things are fleeting, but love is eternal. Your quiet acts of service, the gentle words of encouragement, the small caring gestures, the moments of sacrifice without recognition, are all essential contributions to this great work. You may not fully realize their importance, but I see clearly that it is in these simple things that the greatness of my kingdom is being built. Every time you help someone without expecting anything in return, every time you choose forgiveness over resentment, every time you reach out to share in another's joy or sorrow, you are not simply performing a small act. You are spreading my love, laying the foundation for a kingdom of compassion and understanding. In those moments, even though the world may not notice, I know exactly what you have done. These are acts that are not loud, but they leave deep marks. They are the very materials my kingdom needs to stand firm and grow. The kingdom that you build does not need to be carved into stone or constructed with tall walls. It is erected from the presence of kindness and compassion within each person. Every action you take, every word spoken from your heart, every time you patiently overcome a challenge, these are the essential bricks in the grand work I have destined for you. And when I look upon these things, I see clearly that each moment you live with love and compassion is a steady step in building a better world, a kingdom of mine on earth. You may never see the full, grand picture that your actions have created, but trust that each time you open your heart to others, each time you forgive the wrongs, each time you do a good deed, even when no one notices, you are contributing to that invisible work. These seemingly small moments are the presence of my boundless love in your life. It is not the grandeur or the outward display that defines value, but rather the small things you do with all your heart. And through these actions, my kingdom is formed and spreads everywhere. Each heart you touch becomes a part of that kingdom. Every smile you bring to someone, every tear you wipe away for another, every step you guide someone through difficulty, these are all irreplaceable parts of my kingdom. You may not realize the full power of these actions, but understand that they are the elements that make a profound difference in the lives of others and in your own life. Therefore, never underestimate the small moments, the quiet actions that go unnoticed. It is in these that the true power of my kingdom is manifested. You do not have to do great things to prove your worth, and I do not ask you to create great miracles. My kingdom does not require dazzling miracles, but hearts that know how to love, to forgive, and to live with sincerity. My kingdom is built by people like you, those who do not seek fame or personal glory, but simply live in love and unconditional service. These actions, though small, are the great works, for they are the foundational stones of my work of love. So, my beloved, continue doing the small things, for these are the greatest things in my eyes. Live always with compassion, and always remember that love is the greatest gift you can offer to this world. And even if no one notices, I see it all. These small things are how you are contributing to the building of my kingdom, a kingdom built on love and compassion, and you are an important part of it. My beloved, life will not be without challenges. Yes, there will be times when you feel as if everything around you is falling apart. There will be moments when your heart sinks into doubt, when you ask yourself whether you have the ability, the strength to fulfill the purpose I have entrusted to you. In those moments, when fear overwhelms you and the feeling of unworthiness rises, I want you to remember one thing. You never have to walk alone. I will always be with you, walking beside you through every challenge, every hardship, every storm you face. In the moments when you feel weakest, remember that your strength does not come from yourself, but from me, the one who is always with you. Each time you feel that you are not enough, let your heart be at peace, for I will equip you with all you need, not just the abilities you already have, but also the resources I will provide you at every step. The wisdom you need, the strength you lack, everything will be given to you at the right moment, at the time you need it most. Therefore, never let fear overwhelm you. Do not let the voices fill your mind and make you doubt yourself. The enemy, who could be yourself, or the darkness within you, will try to plant thoughts in your mind that you are not strong enough, that you are not worthy, that you are too small for the great task I have given you. Those words, my beloved, are lies. Words that have no place in my love. They are merely the shadows of fear, distorted thoughts with no power, for I have chosen you, not because you are perfect, not because you are without flaws. I chose you because of my love, and that love will never fail. Along this journey you may face challenges that seem insurmountable, challenges that sometimes make you feel as if you cannot overcome them. But even in the darkest moments I am there, with you, supporting and guiding you. I will never let you face a challenge without equipping you with the strength to overcome it. In those times when you feel weak, do not hesitate to lift your head high and trust that my strength will turn the difficulties into opportunities. I will never leave you behind. Always remember that every challenge you face is an opportunity for my love and greatness to manifest through you. You were chosen not for the good deeds you have done in the past, not for the achievements you have accomplished, but because I see something far greater in you, pure love that you are willing to share with the world. When you surrender yourself to me, when you choose to work for the benefit of others, when you walk in humility and faith, that is when my kingdom expands on this earth. Every step you take, every action you make, has a divine purpose, and even though you may not see the full picture, I am certain that you are creating profound changes in the lives of those you meet. Never feel that you are incapable. Never think that you are too weak, for strength does not come from yourself but from your connection with me. As long as you place your trust in me, as long as you believe that my love will work through you, everything will be accomplished as I have planned. The struggles you face are merely parts of a grand plan I have designed for you. Let patience, trust in me, and the love in your heart become the bright light that guides you when darkness falls. These challenges may make you doubt your abilities, and sometimes you may feel as though you are walking alone in the dark. But remember, my light will always guide you, always shine on every step you take. You do not need to see everything. Simply follow my steps, trust in me, and open your heart to receive the boundless love I have for you. When you do this, every challenge will become a lesson. Every difficulty will become an opportunity for you to grow in faith. My beloved, as you begin to walk the sacred journey I have destined for you, you will gradually realize that things will never be the same again. It is a path full of surprises, of miraculous events you never imagined. My hand will guide you step by step, and you will feel my presence more strongly than ever before, in the most subtle moments, in the events you cannot explain with reason, but can deeply feel with your heart. When I guide you on this path, you will see doors opening in a miraculous way. Opportunities will come to you not because of your efforts or abilities, but because I have paved the way for you, opening paths that no one can block, no one can close. Sometimes you will stand before great doors, unsure whether you have the strength to pass through. But in that very moment, I will widen those doors for you, not by your strength, but by the boundless love I have for you. The door will not just open to a simple opportunity, but to a new world, where you can become the one who changes, the one who brings light to lost souls. Throughout this journey, you will witness my provision in ways you cannot imagine. Resources, relationships, and opportunities will come to you in miraculous ways, leaving you astonished and full of gratitude. You will not only see that you have been provided with what you need, but with what I know you need at every moment. Help will come from places you least expect, and my provision will not only be enough, but will always surpass your expectation. The resources you receive will always be timely and precise, and with each time, your faith will be strengthened. But the most wonderful thing you will witness is the lives that change through my presence in your life. You will realize that the people around you, the ones you meet, do not change because of what you do, but because of what I do through you. You will see their hearts open, their eyes light up, hope rise within them, all because of the love and enlightenment I give to you. Every word you speak, every action you take, no matter how simple or ordinary it may seem to you, could be the bridge that allows souls to find healing, comfort, and new faith. You will see change, not in outward accomplishments, but in the transformation of the people you encounter, because through you, I will touch them. Throughout this journey, you too will no longer be the same. You will change, but in a way that is miraculous and beyond your anticipation. Your faith will grow stronger with each passing day, with each challenge, with each experience of my faithfulness. You will realize that in the most challenging moments, when you feel weakest, it is then that my faithfulness is most evident. When you no longer have the strength to continue, I will be the one who brings strength to help you rise and move forward. When you feel lost, I will be the light to guide you. My faithfulness never changes, and through every moment, your faith will be strengthened firmly. Your heart will expand over time, not only with the challenges you overcome, but also with the experiences you will have with me. You will realize that my love is not just words, but an invisible yet powerful force that fills your heart, making you feel that you are never alone. That love will melt away your worries, your wounds, and make you feel that you can do all things, because you are not doing it alone. I am always with you. You will learn that love is not only about grand acts, but about the simplest moments, the small gestures that are full of meaning. Every forgiveness, every word of encouragement, every act of help, no matter how small, is an expression of the great love I have for you and for this world. And through these experiences, your life will gain a new meaning, a purpose that you have never imagined. The desires, the wishes, the passions you once had will be reshaped, for you will see more clearly than ever the purpose that I have set for you. Your life will no longer be a monotonous, boring existence, but one that is full of meaning, full of hope, and full of joy. And this joy will not come from the successes or accomplishments you achieve, but from the journey that you are walking with me. There is no greater joy than knowing that you are living according to the purpose that the Creator has laid out for you, and walking on the path that I have reserved just for you. It is in this journey that you will find the deepest joy, a joy that does not come from external things but from harmony, from love, and from connection with me. Beloved, in the journey I have called you to, I have placed special people in your life. People who will always walk alongside you, support you, and encourage you. They are the ones I have set aside to be with you, the ones who will be your companions on the path I have mapped out for you. They will be a source of comfort when you feel weary, the light that guides you when you are lost, and the encouragement when you feel you are not strong enough. The relationships you build in this life are not random. They are ordained by me to help create a strong community in the kingdom that I am building. These people do not come merely to share in your joy or success, but to walk with you through trials, face hardships together, and help you realize that you are never alone. They are the ones who will help you remember the greatness within yourself, the ones through whom my love and wisdom will be revealed. The work I have entrusted to you does not require you to achieve perfection, for I know that you are not an immortal being, but a human full of flaws and limitations. But it is in these imperfections that I can work. Your mission is not to attain a perfect model, but to open your heart to receive my love and spread it. My work does not require you to always be strong, never to make mistakes or fail, but it requires you to be willing to love, serve, trust, and obey. You have shown that your heart is full of willingness, and that is why I have called your name. When I saw in you a heart that not only desired to do good, but a heart always ready to give itself to me, when I realized that you had placed your trust in me, that was when the angels continuously prayed for you. They see what I see in you, a heart full of humility, a heart completely open and ready for my guidance. In every moment, remember that it is not for your perfection that I have chosen you, but for your loyalty and willingness. I have seen in you the qualities I seek, a soul that knows how to love unconditionally, a heart ready to help without expecting anything in return, and a heart that beats for the needs of others. Through you I will do great things, not because of your strength or ability, but because of your willingness and obedience to me. Therefore, dear one, walk this path with full confidence. Be assured that I will always be with you, even when you do not see me. Open your heart to receive the calling I have placed on your life, and do not let anything, doubts, worries, or fears hinder your steps. I do not require you to be perfect, just that you open your heart to walk in trust in me. Every step you take will be guided by me, and every challenge you face will only be an opportunity for my greatness to be made clearer. You will feel this when your kindness and humility create an open space for my blessings to flow into your life. You will realize that when you love without expecting anything in return, when you serve without demanding anything back, it is these very actions that will bring forth my grace, and they will touch the lives of others. Those who are thirsting for love and comfort. The beauty of my kingdom does not come from great achievements, but from the small, simple acts that each of you can carry out. Gentle words, small gestures full of love, quiet prayers, or sacrifices that go unpraised will be the bricks that build a strong foundation for the kingdom I am creating. You will see that in these simple actions, what you do will have a profound impact on the world around you. Not because you do it with infinite ability, but because you do it with a heart full of love and trust in me. And through these actions, my kingdom will progress, will expand, and there will be those who find healing, peace, and boundless love. You will realize that it is not the greatest things that matter, but the small acts through which I can touch the hearts of others. So, never doubt your own ability, even when you sometimes feel weak or lacking. I know the limits you carry within, and I know the challenges you will face. But I also know that through those very challenges, you will come to see my greatness, and your faith in me will be made clear. I will give you the strength to overcome every challenge, and my love will be the endless inspiration that will keep you moving forward. My beloved, remember that there is nothing that happens in your life without a reason. Every encounter, every challenge, every blessing, all are part of the great plan I have prepared for you. Walk with firm faith that whatever you do in my kingdom, whether large or small, will have a deep and important impact. And through you, I will continue to build my kingdom, where love, humility, and kindness will always shine. My dear, on this journey there will certainly be moments when you ask yourself, what will come next? And if you have ever wondered about your next steps, I want to give you a clear and hopeful answer. A new season of fruitfulness will open before you, a season full of light and grace that I have long prepared for you will begin to manifest. It will be a time when the hidden things, the unclear matters, will be brought to light. I will not only reveal to you the reason you have been called, but I will also show you the marvelous blessings I have been preparing for you. These blessings are not things you can seek or make for yourself. They are gifts I have prepared, gifts that the enemy has tried to steal from you, but they have not succeeded, because I have protected those blessings with my power and boundless love, and they will not be lost. You will find yourself standing before opportunities that perhaps you never dared to dream of before. Doors, paths, and crossroads that once seemed closed will now open with all the potential and possibility that you never thought possible. This change does not come from your strength, but from your openness and obedience to the plan I have laid out for your life. Relationships that seemed broken will be healed, broken hearts, lost souls will be restored, and my river of love will flow through your life, bringing the restoration and peace you have always sought. Beloved child, remember that within all these blessings there is one thing I ask of you. You must trust in me. Trust in me when the path grows unclear and you do not know where to go, what to do. Trust in me when the answers seem not to come immediately, when my silence causes confusion and disorientation. Trust in me when the storms of life seem to be knocking you down, when trials seem to bury your faith, making you doubt all that you once believed. In those moments, remember that I am always near you, even when you cannot see me, even when you feel alone amidst the raging storms of life. My love is the firm foundation beneath you, the place where you can find peace in times of turbulence. My words will be the light that guides you when everything around you grows dark and uncertain. Do not let the whispers of doubt, of fear, drown out my powerful voice. Doubts will arise, questions will emerge, but let your trust in me be the strength that carries you through. For I will never forsake you, never leave you to face trials alone. Every step you take, every challenge you face has been known to me, and I will walk with you every day. Remember that in each moment of trial, in each time you feel as though you cannot go on, that is when I am closest to you. It is in the moments when you feel weak, when you realize you cannot continue on your own, that my greatness shines brightest. I will give you strength beyond what you can imagine, to help you surpass the limits you have set for yourself. Opportunities will arise, relationships will be restored, but all of these things require only one condition: absolute trust in me. Let your trust in me be the foundation upon which you build your life. When you walk in faith, you will begin to realize that your life is not just a series of fleeting moments, but part of a grand plan I am weaving. The storms you face will not defeat you if you stand firm in my protection. The dark days, the hardships, the suffering will become precious lessons that help you grow stronger, more resilient, and closer to my love. In those moments, it is my light that will guide you, showing you the path ahead and leading you from the dark valleys to the glorious heights I have prepared for you. So, never let fear or doubt control your steps. Keep trusting in me, even when you cannot see all the answers, even when everything seems to be working against you. I know every step you take. I understand your worries, and I will always be there to shield you and lift you up. When you feel weary, when you cannot continue on your own, that is when I will be your strength and comfort. And when you look back, You will see that all you have gone through, all the difficulties and trials, have prepared you to receive the priceless blessings I have set aside for you. Doors you never dared to dream of will open. Broken relationships will be restored, and the river of healing will flow strongly through your life. And as you step into this new season, you will not only see change in the world around you, but you will see change in your very heart and soul. For in this journey, not only will the world be healed, but you too will be reborn, restored, and strengthened by my boundless love. You are chosen, not by chance, but because of the profound qualities that I saw in you before you were even born. Every battle you are facing, every challenge you are enduring, I knew them all in advance. And in all those moments when you feel weak, when you lack strength, I want you to remember that, even in those moments, my angels are always by your side, watching you with great admiration. Those angels, the 7 mighty beings, came to me when your name was called, and they did not come for a simple reason. They saw in you the struggles you are fighting, struggles that are not only on the outside but deep within your soul, where doubts and fears sometimes surround you. They not only see the hardships you are facing, but they also recognize the hidden strength within you, a strength that sometimes even you do not see. In those times when you feel you cannot go on, when everything seems hopeless, it is in those very moments that my angels see the greatness blossoming within you. They do not see a weak you, but a you full of potential, a chosen one destined to do great things. They see the strength you carry within, the strength of faith, love, and patience, even when you feel you are being tested to the very limit. Beloved, never underestimate yourself, for my angels have seen what you have not realized. You are not just fighting for yourself, but for lives you have yet to meet. Your destiny is not just your own. You were born not only to live for yourself, but to change the lives of others. The people you have not met, the hearts lost in darkness, the souls aching in silence, all of them will be touched by the light you carry. You are the lamp. You are the hope. And those waiting for healing, comfort, and salvation will find what they need in you. You are not only chosen to change yourself, but also to be the flame that illuminates the path for others. And in every step, in every action, you will see that you are not a solitary being, but a part of a greater picture. A picture in which everyone plays an important role, and each person is called to shine the world in their own way. I want you to understand that every challenge you are facing, every day you feel weary, is a preparation for the blessings that are coming. These difficulties are not a punishment, but a part of the process of refining you into the person I created you to be. With every battle, with every fall, you will learn to rise stronger, steadier, and ready to receive the blessings I have set aside for you. You will become a witness to my greatness and a bringer of change to those who hunger for help. Remember that it is not because of your perfection that I have chosen you, but because of your willing heart. You do not need to be someone who never stumbles, someone who never feels weak. The great ones in my eyes are not those who are perfect, but those who are humble, who know when to trust and when to patiently wait for my guidance. And because of this, your heart has been seen by the angels who pray on your behalf. They pray because they know there is a strength within you that few can see, a strength born of love, from an unwavering faith in my promises. Beloved child, now come to me and offer your sincere prayer. For this is a harmony, a unity between your soul and mine. Every word, every thought, Every breath of yours in prayer will not merely be a ritual, it is a sacred covenant, an exchange between you and me. You may pray as follows. O Lord, today I come before you not with a list of my desires, nor to fulfill my personal needs, but to offer to you my heart. A heart laid bare, humble and open. I come here not to seek, but to surrender, not to demand, but to submit. For I know that you already know all my needs before I even speak a word. You see what my eyes cannot see. You understand what my mind cannot comprehend. O Lord, I am nothing without your presence. Without you, life is but a meaningless chain of days, but in you, every moment carries divine significance. I ask you, Lord, to give me eyes to see as you see, a heart to love as you love, a soul ready to obey the plans you have prepared. O Lord, I offer my whole life to you. I am yours, and in you I find life and purpose. You have called me to a divine mission beyond all that I could ever understand. I do not know the ultimate goal, nor do I see every step ahead, but I am sure that the path you have set for me will always bring me closer to you, leading me to a deeper understanding of your love and your mystery. O Lord, I do not ask you to grant me clarity in matters that the world can comprehend. I do not demand you to explain everything to me in a way I can control, for I know your ways are higher and beyond my understanding. Instead, I yearn for something far more precious. I ask you, Lord, to grant me the wisdom to embrace the unknown, the unseen, and the peace to walk through the silent places of life without knowing what lies ahead. I know that sometimes I will have to walk in darkness, sometimes I will have to trust without seeing clearly before me, but I am ready to obey you. I ask you, Lord, to give me the courage to move forward, even when I cannot see the way ahead. Grant me a steadfast, strong, and trusting heart, so that I may stand firm in moments of doubt and uncertainty. I trust that you will guide every step I take, and though I may never fully understand all things, I will always trust in your wisdom and love. I do not need to know everything, only to know that you are always with me, leading me, protecting me, and loving me unconditionally. Lord, I offer my life to you, asking that you use me in the great mission you have chosen. I ask for nothing but peace in my soul and steadfastness in my walk, even when I must sometimes walk through the unknown. Strengthen my heart, Lord, so that each step I take brings me closer to knowing and loving you. Lord, I come before you with a humble heart, longing to intercede for my brothers and sisters, those who need help and support in the difficult times of their lives. Teach me to pray with deep compassion so that I may understand and share their burdens, and that every prayer I offer comes from a heart full of love, forgiveness, and a willingness to bear the burdens of those who suffer. Lord, I also ask that you teach me to intercede not only for those I know, but also for those I have never met, those whose pain I cannot fully understand. Grant me a heart without discrimination, not limited to loved ones, but open to all who need help, healing, and your support. I offer all these prayers to you, trusting that you will hear and respond, for you are merciful and full of grace. Lord, I come before you with a heart full of humility and absolute trust in your protection and guidance. Grant me the strength to face every challenge, that I may stand firm against enemies, temptations, and the hardships that life brings. I know that no power is greater than yours, and in you I will find infinite protection. Lord, grant me the courage not to turn back when faced with difficulties, tough decisions, and battles I cannot win alone. Make my heart steadfast, strong, and always focused on you, even when the road ahead seems fraught with hardship. I need not fear, for I know you are always by my side, protecting and guiding each step I take. Grant me the wisdom to know the path you have set for me, even if that path is rugged or full of challenges. Give me the insight to follow you without hesitation, for I know that only you can lead me to the great purpose you have prepared for me since before I was born. I do not ask for an easy road, but for strength and faith to walk it, knowing there will be times of fatigue and discouragement. Lord, in every moment of difficulty, remind me that you are my protector and Savior, that in you I am never alone. You are the light in the darkness, the strength in my weakness. I entrust all my worries and fears into your hands, for I believe that in you all things are possible. Grant me the strength to overcome temptation, the perseverance not to give up when faced with trials, and the courage to walk the path you have set, even when I cannot see each step clearly. I know that you are always present and will always protect me. Help me to remember that true strength does not come from me, but from you, the Creator of the entire universe. I pray in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. If you love the Lord, don't forget to click subscribe and enable notifications so you don't miss any meaningful and life-giving messages from the Lord. Together, we will grow in faith and live a life full of His love. Amen.